Okay, here we are in the Kingston dump again, the good dump. The one out of the three that is the really easy one. Anyway, this is where I dug last week, so I think it was quite successful, so I think I'll dig right about here. Well, the first one out is kind of an interesting shape. I've never found one like it before. Notice how I don't show you an hour of me digging like some people do, because I just want to show you the most exciting parts. I found this interesting lid. I don't know what it is. It's an interesting lid and definitely worth bringing home. I just dug this whiskey up. It's scarce to find a cylinder that has the grape patterns on it. And look at this weird part on here. This has this weird little slug plate like thing that sticks off really far. It's kind of unusual. So being the only look at that plant on there. And the grapes. It's kind of unusual, so I think I'll keep this one or bring it home anyway. I just scraped this one out. I haven't looked at it yet, but I think I see embossing. It's an Edgewood. Well, it's not that great, but because of the fact that it doesn't have the town name on it. But still, it's got to be worth at least $12. Oh darn, a broken half pint embossed. I found a doll teacup, and it's intact. So I guess it's worth a couple dollars at least. Well, what would have been a really big vase out of depression glass. So even though it's broken, I think it's worth bringing back. Yeah, the bottles are pretty shallow in here, only about a foot or 14 inches. And it is pretty interesting. I hope somebody will buy this, because I have 30,000 bottles to sell. Well, I found a nice doorknob anyway. Okay, it looks like the bottom of a half pint of milk. Something else. It's a green spot. Well, the paint just wiped off. And it would have said Kingston on it too. So that would have been a good juice bottle. Dairy juice bottle, because it has a milk bottle cap. But I guess it's worth keeping even without the paint on it. Well, I found a broken Borelli's or Byerly's, whatever it's called, and drugstore bottle. Kind of got an odd neck on it. Okay, I found a cork top extract type bottle, and it is embossed. Okay, what does it say? Okay, I found an embossed neck 7-Up. So that's gotta be worth at least $5. Okay, I found one of these food product jars that takes a zinc lid for a mason jar. So some people won't buy these because just because of the mason jar lid. I mean, I can maybe sell this for as much as $5 if I put a lid on it. That's an interesting one. It's a really odd pattern. Yeah, I think I'll bring that one back. Oh, it has embossing up here too. Yeah, this is a rather unique flask. And another sort of nice flask. It's got a nice cork top. But it's pretty plain other than that. But it does have this design work. Oh my god, I think I just found a porcelain sign. Yep, definitely a porcelain sign. But what's it gonna be? Okay, I got some more of the dirt off. I don't know what it is, but it's a very small one. I think I can get it out. Alright. And it's not two-sided, but that's okay. What is it? Cigarettes. Sovereign cigarettes. Yeah, it's a pretty rare one. And there it is, all washed off. Only slightly better looking because all the rest of that is rust marks, so that's the way they come when you dig them. I almost didn't show this because I thought it was just another Clorox bottle, but it's not. It's oxide. What does this side say? Oxal? Just 3 times Oxal. I've never seen one of these before in 34 years of digging. So that's got to be a really rare bleach bottle. Alright, I found a nice early jar. It's a ball mason, and it's kind of unusual because it's down really low. And it's just unusual all the way around. There's so many variations to ball jars though, but I definitely don't think I've seen one like it. At least I have never dug one quite like it. Oh, dang it. Look at all the hundreds of bruises that developed on this. And I even had it in the water for a while. Wait a second. On further investigation of this, it still has some of the original contents in it. But what's even more special is, look at that tree. It's got a bush all over it. Well, I just dug 2 beers at the same time and they're aqua, which is generally older. I mean, it's generally from the teens or before that. So I was checking them out, looking for embossing on them because they could have been throwbacks because of the fact that they're aqua. This one has a different base than the other one. This one has a big G6 with the Owens, Illinois mark. And this one has nothing. That's kind of strange. A capudine is very common in these parts, but this size and this configuration of embossing, I think it's the first one I've ever found like it. It's just different. Okay, I got a Clorox bottle. It's a nice cork top. It's worth $4.50. Well, I thought I had another doorknob, but it turns out not to be. It's some kind of insulator. Well, I've got a pretty big hole going here and haven't found any milk bottles yet. I'm only digging 2 feet away from the last hole. I did find a whole bunch of milks. So what's up with that? Well, here comes a broken one, but no, we won a whole one. Okay, we found a soda, and it's the Minji's. It's pretty common, but this one actually has an aqua tint to it. And I have never seen one like that before. They've always been clear. So that's yet another variation. And looks like another doorknob. Okay, it looks like a glass lid mason jar that's an aqua one. And it is. Whoa, it's an electric brand. I've never found one of those before. Yep, in 34 years I have never dug one of these. So that is pretty exciting. Okay, we found one of these log cabin syrup tins. Not a tin, but a bottle. It's got the classic design. So I guess I'll bring that home, even though I already have about 6 of these. Whoa! I just pulled out a cork top 32-ounce drugstore bottle. That is really unexpected. You very rarely find 32 ounces, and especially it's nice that it's a cork top. So that's definitely kind of exciting. And I just found another White House bottle. And it's got the unique style. I'm pretty sure there's 2 variants of these, and this one is the scarcer variety and better looking. Okay, it looks like another bleach bottle of the Clorox variety. Okay, I found a little cobalt bottle that's kind of unusual. And I just found this flask. It's kind of unusual too, but I don't know if I'll keep that one. It's got kind of a nice Art Deco design, and I don't think I've ever seen one like it, so I probably should bring it home. A jar that definitely takes a mason jar lid, but it seems slightly thinner and no embossing. And we got a little barrel mustard. It's pretty small. So I think that's cute enough to bring back. Okay, I found a Sawyer's extract, a cork top. And a big barrel, I guess, is it a mustard? That's really big. It must be 32 ounces, so I would say it's something other than mustard. Oh man. A Pepsi and Aqua. That's older than this dump. It's too bad it's cracked up and top's broken off. That would have been a $30 bottle at least. Oh, that's a really big handled jug. I've never found one this big. It's twice as big as the normal size. So I guess I'll keep that one. This scrape pattern is a little different. I kind of like it. I think it's possibly the only one I found like this. There's so many different varieties of grapes on these flasks, but this is definitely a nice one. Alright, I got an Old Mr. Boston. Something looks a little different about it. I think it's a different style than I normally find. Well, it kind of caved in a bit, and finally a milk bottle showed up. And it's embossed. It's just an Edgewood, but no complaints. It's a nice $10 bottle anyway. It's a plain one though. I just pulled this one out. It's a rather interesting embossing. Sorry I don't show you me pulling them out of the ground half the time because there's so many slicks around here that I only show the more interesting bottles. Okay, we got a cobalt one. It's a nice looking one. And right next to it, it looks like another cobalt bottle of another variety. Alright, it's a squib in cobalt. Not as giant as the last one, but as you saw last week, I found a 32-ounce one of these in cobalt blue. This is maybe a 6-ounce. That was so weird. For 3 hours I wasn't finding any milks, and now all of a sudden I'm already on my third in only 10 minutes. Oh, it's another one of those. Oh, it's a green spot. Hopefully I can preserve this one. Well, I rubbed it a little hard on this part, but anyway, it still has the word Kinston on it, so hopefully I can still get $7 or $8 out of this. Yep, this is crazy because 1 minute later I have the top of another milk coming out. And it is embossed. It's a Wooten Dairy. Wooten Brothers Dairy Kinston NC. And it's free of any damage, so that's another great one. Oh, wait a second, I was just about to put it away and another one falls out. What is this one? Alright, this one's a Kinston Dairy. Oh my god, that's so lucky. This is the best one, I think. And so many milks just suddenly started coming out after all this time. Alright, back to the spot where all the milks are at. Okay, it's another milk and it's a blank. Wait, no it isn't. What the heck was I thinking? It is another Kinston McDaniel's Dairy. Wow. That is really lucky. Yep, a great score again. A cluster of milk bottles all dumped out at the same time. And in the same hole, in the same pocket, and then 10 seconds later, I think we're into a cluster of milk bottles. Yeah, there's another top of a milk bottle. And there's the bottom of another milk bottle. And that's probably the bottom of another milk bottle. How lucky can you get? I don't think this is a milk bottle though. Alright though, it is a RC embossed, or debossed actually. So that's pretty cool. One of the early ones from the late 30s. But let's see these milk bottles. It's another one of those green spots. Hopefully I can preserve this one. Well, it's not quite good enough. They have very weak paint. No matter how delicately I try to dust it off, it just kind of ruins it. Okay, and yet another milk is coming out. I can see it's an ACL. It's a Wooten's Dairy. It's got some big lip chips. Oh well. Let's see if there's any more in here. Yep, there is one more. Two more. Alright, it's embossed. It's an Edgewood. It's got a lip chip. Well, I still might get a few dollars for it, so I guess I'll bring it home anyway. But what is this one? Oh, it's a Kinston Dairy ACL. And as you can see, 95% of the paint is gone. Dang it. While scraping around the rest of this area of milks all clustered together, I found another one. And it has great paint on it. And there's yet another one. And yet another one. So let me try and preserve this one right away. Okay, I got those two out. Preserved them without rubbing them so hard, but there's a little bit of dirt caked up on them. So now we got 3 of those. Well, 4 of them if you count this one that I didn't spray because there's a little too gone. But let's get back to this one and see if it's hopefully something embossed. Well, it is embossed. This is my lucky day. It's another Kinston Dairy McDaniels. Wow. This is one heck of a day. Could there possibly be any more? Yeah, there is the bottom of a milk bottle right there. And what does it say? Nothing. It's a blank. Oh well. No complaints. I got plenty of embossed ones. But let's see, is there yet any more? No, but there's one of these. It's got a crack in it. But that's okay. I've already got about 25 of those. There can't possibly be any more milks in here, could there? I don't think so. But you never know. Oh, one more made it back in there real far, and it's embossed again. And it's a Westview this time. Another Kinston milk bottle in mint condition. Okay, we got another Edgewood pint. That's good because the last one had a little bit of a crack in it. This one looks to be perfect. Just knocked another pint out and I had a cave in, as you saw. Seems to be a plain one though. Well, that was quite a dig. I found plenty of milks, about 15 of them in this one hole alone, and they didn't even start coming out till after 3 hours. Crazy. So, until next week.